would love to know how many of you had a mild panic attack earlier this week when Facebook and Instagram went down. I'd be willing to bet a fair number of you. And listen, here's the scoop. You know, if you're following any digital marketers, we have been telling you for years the importance of building a list of email subscribers as well as building out different social media platforms. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 easy ways that you can regularly, and by regularly, I mean at least weekly, invite people from Instagram right to join your email list so that if Facebook or Instagram ever goes down again, you still have a direct pipeline to be able to talk to them. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, listen, there are 3 things that you are going to need to have in order to make this work. Number 1, you're going to have a couple of different pieces of B-roll. I got you. I'm going to show you 3 examples. I literally did this in 30 seconds. Number 2, you're going to need to have your hook. What is the hook? What is the reason that someone is going to want to get your lead magnet or join your email list? That's number 2. And number 3, you have to also be able to articulate the benefits. Like, what are they going to learn? All right, so now that we have those 3 things, let's create the 3 different easy ideas. All right, ladies, in these examples, I have 3 clips of B-roll that I'm going to show you. One is 5 seconds long, one is 10 seconds long, and one is about 9 seconds long. The first one is 5 seconds. Here it is here. It's me walking literally towards the biggest room. I'm literally picking up a dog toy. That's what I'm doing. There you go, and I'm turning around. That's my video. There is one piece of B-roll. I'm not even having to look directly at the camera. I'm just doing something. There's your first idea. Idea number 2. This one, I'm actually gazing into the camera with a little bit more of a smile. So there is more of a connection that I'm making here, but I'm not talking. I'm not having to do anything crazy. That's track number 2. Number 3, and anybody can do this. This is literally me walking into a meeting at a cafe close to me today. This is a 3rd piece of B-roll. Like, look how awful that is. So now I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to take these 3 pieces of B-roll and turn them into an invitation that your followers find irresistible. To do this, I like to start in CapCut. So I'm going to come into CapCut. I am going to click on the edit. In the bottom left, I'm going to tap new project. And the first thing I'm going to do is bring in that 5-second clip. Okay, here is my clip done. I'm just going to tap the add button in the bottom. Right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tap on the text tool and we're going to click add text. This is where you're going to type in your hook. So mine is stop spending so many hours trying to create one Instagram reel. So all I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put some line breaks in here so it all kind of fits on one screen. I'm going to bring this, maybe I'll take it down about here. And I actually like to style this up just a little bit. So I'm going to go into the style tab. I am going to go into fonts. I'm going to choose the font that I want. I've actually uploaded mine. So I'm going to choose that. I generally also like to put a background on it. So I'm going to go into styles again. I'm going to go into background. I like this one. I'm going to take the quarter radius down and I'm going to choose one of my brand colors that's sort of close. Now that I have my hook on here, I actually need to duplicate it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to tap on the text tool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to swipe on the bottom row until I see duplicate. I'm going to hit that button. And this is where I can control where this shows up. So you can see that the bottom text is selected. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the right hand side of that and I'm going to actually make it so that it goes just about to the end of the video. And then I'm going to take the front end of this and all I'm going to do is I'm tapping with my finger and I'm just moving it over so that it's going to show up and it actually will lock into place. Like you'll feel it so that one text shows up and the other one starts. This is where we're going to put the second part of our hook. So I'm just going to double tap in here and then I'm going to delete everything that's here. I'm going to add in the benefits. So like I said at the beginning of the video, there are 3 things we need. We need the B-roll, we need the hook, and we need the features and benefits. So here we go. We have the B-roll. Now we have the hook, which is stop spending so many hours trying to create one Instagram reel. And then we have the benefit, which is get instant access to my free training and learn my method for creating 5 reels in 15 minutes. So CapCut likes to be sneaky and add on their logo on the end. I always like to just tap it and then click delete to get rid of it. And then I'm going to export this 1 done. All right, now we're going to go back to CapCut and we're going to create a new project. So again, make sure we're on the edit tool on the bottom, click new project, bring in that second piece of B-roll, which was about 15 seconds. Actually, it's 11 seconds. Done. And in this one, what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a voiceover. So for this one, you are going to tap on audio in the bottom, and then you're going to scroll over on the right till you hit voiceover, and you're going to hit that button in the center, and you're going to speak the hook and speak the benefits. So it's going to look like this. Stop spending so many hours trying to create one Instagram reel. Get instant access to this free video training and learn my signature method for creating 5 reels in 15 minutes. There we go. Got that done. Let's listen to it. Make sure it's Stop spending so many hours trying to create one Instagram. All right, this one's done, ready to go. Let's export this. Number 2, done. Last one, number 3. So this time we're going to come in, create a new project, bring in that crazy B-roll that I took. And for this one, what we're going to do is we are going to bring in a hook again and put it on with text. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the beginning of the video, press on the text tool, add text, paste in our hook, style it up so you can actually read it. All right, all styled up. I'm just going to take this, and remember, I'm going to select it. I'm going to scroll over on the right till I see the duplicate button. I'm going to take the end of the bottom one, and I'm just going to make sure it goes over right to the end of my video. Then I'm going to go to the front of it, and again, putting my finger on it and just sliding it over till I feel it lock in place. There it is. Then all I need to do is double tap on this, and let's change this out. All right, let's export this one. Okay, so now we have 3 different pieces of content ready to share to bring people into our world. Okay, so now let's show you how to share these on your Instagram stories. The reason that you're going to want to use Instagram stories is because stories is the only tool that Instagram gives us that allows us to put a link. So we're going to come into Instagram stories. We're going to hit plus new story. We're going to go in and we're going to choose that first one. Now this one doesn't have any sound behind it. So we're actually going to do 2 things. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our link. So to do that, what you're going to do is press the smiley face at the top. That's the stickers. Look for the link sticker and then paste in your link. You can customize the sticker text. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going, I think I'm going to leave that right there. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a trending audio. To do this, I'm going to hit the music note at the top, choose one of the trending songs of the moment, and then hit next. So I'm going to hit the notes. This ain't it. We use this one. Now all I have to do is press done and save this to my stories. And for the next 24 hours, I am going to be inviting people to join my email list. All right, and here it is in my Instagram story. When people click on that link, it's going to take them to the page on my website where they can put in their name and their email address and get my lead magnet, which happens to be free training. Okay, and now I'm going to show you what you're going to do this time next week. All right, and remember, this is next week. This is not in the same week. You're doing this on a weekly basis. So we're going to come in to Instagram stories plus new story. Let's go in, find that second one. So this one has me speaking on it. So for this one, we are not going to add any music to it, but what we are going to do is auto caption it. So I'm going to go into the stickers. I'm going to choose captions. I'm going to let it think for a second. It's going to transcribe them. I'm going to put it down here. Okay, now I'm going to go back into stickers. I'm going to go for link, going to paste in my link, customize the text, put the sticker kind of closer to the bottom. Okay, so I have my link on here. I have my captions on here. I've got my sound on here. This is now next week. I can go ahead and publish this to my stories. And here is a second different way that I'm inviting people into my community. Now let's pretend it's week 3. All right, now it's week 3. It's time for you to share again in your stories. Now, the good news is you've already got one in the hopper because we did this already 3 weeks ago. You're going to come into Instagram stories, add new story, go in, choose that third one. For this one, we are going to need music again. We're also going to need that link sticker. So let's put on the link sticker first. Press the stickers button, press the link button, paste in our link, customize the sticker text, put that down closer to the bottom. And for this one, because there is no sound in it, we're going to add a trending audio. So we're going to click on the music notes.
Are you ready for it?
We're going to use this one. Then all we have to do is press done and save it to our stories. And then next week, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go back to the first video. So you will always have 3 things to regularly share in your stories so that they don't look the same every single week. This is the easiest way to invite people from Instagram to join you on your email list so that when Facebook or Instagram goes down again, you never have to worry. All right, and if you guys stuck with me right to the end of this video, thank you very much, because this has been a long tutorial, but it's been a comprehensive one, and hopefully it's been practical and easy for you to use. Can't wait to see what you do. Let's get this. Cheers.